Hello, Pisces. Welcome to my channel. I'm Mr. Genie. This reading is for the sign of Pisces, Sun and Rising Venus. It's a timeless reading. If you were guided here, you were meant to hear this message. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm Mr. Genie. I'm from the USA. Currently live on a little island in the Caribbean. I'm interested to know where you're listening from, so drop it in the comments. I love seeing the different places around the world that Spirit's message is reaching. It also gives us opportunity, Pisces, to connect with each other. Each week I have a giveaway for my followers. I give away a free live reading. If you wish to enter, you have to be a subscriber or a follower. And secondly, write in the comments, I believe in miracles. I'm excited to announce I have subscriptions available. I invite you all to subscribe and thank all of you who already have. I'm excited about it for many reasons, but it's completely different than this public forum. I really be able to get in depth with the readings and get deep clarifications, which the more detailed clarifications you get, the stronger the message. I'll also be able to use different powerful tarot and oracle decks that I can't use here. And you know, I'm not just a tarot reader, I'm a mystic. And I've been channeling my spirit team for many decades, and we help a lot of people get through big decisions, rough times, and it's just all different sorts of situations here. We tend to believe that we are humans with a spirit, but in actuality we are spirits with a human body. So naturally, typically we want to deal with situations or problems or decisions in the 3D realm, physically and mentally, but in actuality, we should be dealing with them in the spiritual 4D, 5D realm. And that's what me and my spirit team do to help others. So I'd like to get in deeper with that with all you just can't hear on this public forum. So I invite you all to subscribe. The next exciting news that I have, speaking of mystical and spiritual, I have a new channel. It's called Mr. Genie the Shadow. It's where we're going to dive deep with deep readings, more in the, I don't want to say dark because I don't mean dark, but it's like diving deep, just like the ocean. The deeper you dive, the darker it is. But sometimes also the parts of our soul that we try to avoid. So my spirit team and I are going to do readings and share a lot of things mystically and spiritually on that channel. So I invite you all. There'll be a hashtag with the name of it so you can find it. Mystic Genie the Shadow. Today's message is being pulled from the Angels' Answers, and we are clarifying with the Heavenly Bloom Tarot. Pisces, I want you to ask a question of spirit that can be answered with yes or no. Then I want you to think of or write down the number 1 through 4. At the end of the reading, I will have an answer for you from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Pisces here? Whoa. Remain positive. So there might be a situation here that you're kind of losing faith, losing hope, kind of thinking, you know, all kinds of negative thoughts about it because it isn't happening. And like I said, as humans, whenever we have decisions or tough times, whatever, it's usually we go in the 3D realm mentally and want to start thinking of all the worst case scenarios. When God gave us our brain, which is, you know, not our subconscious, but the brain, it only has past experiences, what we've learned, what we've seen, what we've been taught, all that in there. So it's going to give you only that. Where when you go to the 4D and the 5D, it goes beyond that realm. It's the subconscious, it's the spiritual realm, where you could get great advice and guidance from the spirit world. That is what me and my spirit team do and have been doing for a long time. And because of situations like this here, Spirit wants you to remain positive. Tell us what this is all about. We have the 4 of Wands. So this is either about a marriage, an engagement, a family member. This is my happily ever after, the finish line. Could even be dealing with a twin flame or a soulmate here. But this is about reunions as well. Tell us more about the 4 of Wands. Temperance. Could be dealing with Sagittarius, but you've been patiently waiting. Exactly what Spirit was just saying here. Starting to think all kinds of negative things because some time has gone by here and you're looking for some kind of long-term commitment or something here within the family. Three of Cups. So there could be some outside influence here. This is a third-party situation. Third party doesn't have to be that they have, they're cheating or whatever, but it could be. You'll know if they are. You already know or you feel it. But the Three of Cups can also be family, friends, a job, an addiction. Here you've been patiently waiting and trying to be positive here, but you're kind of losing faith and, like Spirit said, going through all the worst case scenarios here. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is something you've really been hoping and wishing for here. And at one time you thought everything was great or everything will be great and everything, but because of something happened here with some outside influence, some third party situation here, you're starting to link all kinds of negative thoughts. Tell us more about this Three of Cups here. Seven of Swords, yes, some lying, stealing, cheating, some kind of deception happened here with some outside party. You'll know who Spirit is referring to here. And when we have something like this happen and we feel deceived, we really don't trust ourselves because we feel we were tricked or fooled before, and it'll happen again, and you go into all this negative thinking and assuming and all kinds of things like that. But Spirit is saying, please remain positive. What other advice do you have besides remain positive, Spirit, for this? The Knight of Laurels. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is the Knight that moves so slow it feels like nothing is moving, but Spirit is saying slow and steady wins the race. Maybe in the past you jumped into something or you were making quick decisions throughout. But Spirit is saying, take one step at a time, remain positive here. Slow and steady wins the race. Bottom of the deck is the King of Laurels, the King of Pentacles, the stable, the solid King. I remind you there's no gender in tarot, but this is the father, the husband, the male energy in a committed relationship. And you've been waiting on this here to happen. Look at here, the Empress, which is the mother, the wife, all four queens in one. You know what you deserve. You know your value and everything. Remain positive because the Empress, receives, does not go after, but receives. So remain positive here, Pisces. That is your message. If this resonates, like, share, comment, follow. If you're already following, thank you so much. If you haven't yet, please do. It's absolutely free. Click of a button and it helps with the algorithm. Get Spirit's message out to other Pisces. I do my part. I ask you help out, and please do yours. It's appreciated. Like, share, comment, follow, all that good stuff that gets the algorithm going. If you're looking for a personal reading or any spell work, my information is in the description, and it's also right over here if you could see it. You can't get my finger there. Here it is. You see it here. But in any case, if you don't know what spell work is, feel free to ask any questions. I don't mind. It's powerful, Pisces, and it's real. It's about changing an outcome instead of just accepting one. My love team and I, Spirits, have had great success even in the most complicated situations. We specialize in reuniting loved ones in all matters of the heart. We also do financial spells and cord cutting if need be. If you're looking for a personal reading, which I highly recommend, so you get a specific reading geared towards you and your situation as well as advice, my email is in the description, and it's also right over here. My readings that suit everyone's needs and everyone's budget, and if you're a subscriber, there's a discount. Thank you if you're watching on YouTube for your subscriptions and support. And I also invite you to check out my other channel. It's fresh, it's new, but go on there and follow so that as soon as first videos all come out, you are the first ones to get them. As I promised, your question, if you chose number 1, the answer to your question is no. If you chose number 2, the answer to your question is yes. If you chose number 3, the answer to your question is yes. And if you chose number 4, the answer to your question is no. That is your message, Pisces. God bless you till next time. Ciao.